Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Today's show is sponsored by DistroKid, and we are absolutely super stoked to have a live performance from Jamie Mallender.
Jamie Mallender, man!
Dude! Oh, yeah. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And it is Sunday here in Australia, and it is time for the opening hour. And I get a break this week from singing. So happy about that because I am knackered. Instead, we have a fantastic artist for you on today's show. I want to welcome everybody here in the chat. Let's say hello to you. We'll get it all done now, and then we can talk about our sponsor for today's show. Hello to Barry Glenn. Comments are working good. Hello, Joe Glenn. Hello, Thomas Christ. We've got Night Train here. We also have the Mix Club and Deep Gravity. And who else? Have I missed anyone? We've got Frank Terzo's in the house. Ed B. Metal is here as well, rocking it out. So thank you all for being here. I'm sure more people will roll in as we get on with the show. Let's get rid of those comments. If you are a Wart Warrior, I want to thank you for becoming a Wart Warrior from as little as $1 a month. You get cool emojis in the chat, which today there is a Jamie Mallender emoji. So when he's playing, I feel free to slam the chat with the Jamie Mallender emoji and all that goodness. I will put this up here now too. So as I said, today's show is sponsored by Le Distro Kid. So we'll talk about them in a second. But if you want to throw super chats during the show, extremely welcome, or use the PayPal link that will be up on the screen if you want to use your phone, or in the description or anything like that. Cool, we've covered that stuff. I'll remind you again of that as we go on. Let's kill that comment. Go away comment. Because I need to remind you about our sponsor for today. Hello, Pete Johns, who's joined us here. Welcome aboard. You'll automatically get dumped over to Pete's show straight after this. So grab onto your ankles when the show's over and you'll get shot over there. You'll get dumped. Ceremoniously dumped. But first I want to talk about today's sponsor, who we love very, very much, and they are DistroKid. DistroKid are fucking awesome. Let me move my camera around a little bit so you're not getting in that thing to the side. DistroKid, yeah? Who are DistroKid? They are an amazing service that allow you to release your music to all of the major platforms like Spotify and Amazon and Apple, and you name it. There's so many of them. You can get your music on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and all these amazing places where you can rub shoulders too with artists like Bruce Springsteen and Madonna and Billie Eilish, and be on the same platform as all of them, because that's cool. And you know what? You can do it for as little as $19.99 a year. Plus, if you use this code right here above my head, now it's gone, now it's back, distrokid.com/VIP/Jade Starr, you'll get 7% off your first year. And this applies to all three of these tiers that are right before your eyes over there. See? Musicians Plus, where you get 2 artists a year and you get a whole bunch of extra features in there. Or you've got the basic one at $19.99 a year, where all your music goes everywhere. It's super cool, super cheap, and hell, all you need to do is make your money back to keep it going. And as I said, you got your name next to all these amazing artists. Or you can go for the label one on the far end there, which is $79.99 a year to get 5 artists, plus you can add artists to that as well. So if you're a label, or you're like me, who has 1 million bands, that's really good for me, because I can just release another band. It's really cool. So let me tell you a little bit more about DistroKid in finer detail, because I've got something organized for you. So here's all my music. Let's get rid of this little logo here. Go away. Thank you. All right. Hello, Wolfstone Studio, who's joined us in the chat as well. And so here's all my releases. Look at them all. I have so many releases. And look at all these things here. These are called splits. What are splits, I hear you ask? What are splits? Splits are this amazing service that is part of your subscription that allows you, if you've done a collaboration with somebody, you can share the royalties with somebody else on DistroKid. And look how many amazing artists I get to split stuff with, who've been kind enough to split with me. I've got Pete Johns in here. We've got Pete Johns tracks, and he's kindly giving me like 20%, 30% here, and Pete Johns again. We've got Razor in the Extreme, 50% there. I've got Andy Goldsby. I've got a split with Andy Goldsby. I've got a split with Joe and Barry Glenn. I get to hobnob with all the stars of YouTube, yeah? So it's really cool. And splits are super easy to organize. All you need to do is click the little splits button up the top here. There it is, splits. And you go in and you choose your song. So I've done a split with Pete. So I can go in here. Where is it? We did a cover of Ben Folds 5 Smoke. And I can hit next. And it gives you this little screen here. And you can pick your person who you'd like to create your split with. Exactly, Thomas. Banana splits. Delicious. And as you can see, I can change how much I split the money with Pete, and you don't even have to do anything. Once you choose and hit review changes, it sends an email to that artist, and all they have to do is go to the email, click the little code, and go to the little split section here, and I'll show you what I mean. And there's a little thing here. It says, got an invite code, ? You will, yes, I do. And you put that code in, and that sets up the splits. So each month, every 3 months when your quarterly earnings come through, DistroKid do it all for you. They take the money, they separate it all for you. You don't need an accountant. DistroKid becomes your online accountant, all for $19.95 a year, plus 7% off if you use my code. There it is, VIP/Jade Starr, distrokid.com VIP/Jade Starr for your first year. Wicked stuff. So I want to thank DistroKid for being absolute legends and supporting my channel. You guys rock. Thank you so very much. And what's another really cool thing I can tell you about is because DistroKid sponsor my channel here and sponsor this show, and I get, clearly, it's a business transaction, you know what I'm saying? I get to decide what I do with that money, and I like to pay the artists who come on this show. So the artists who come on here get paid by me because I like the artist, all right? Just for clarification. So who have we got on the show today? Well, I'm glad you asked. And this artist is an amazing artist. Not only is he a fantastic musician who plays in session bands. I've interviewed him on this channel before. He's a session musician, a guitarist, a bass player. He's played with some really incredible artists from around the world, yeah? He is amazing. He does session work. He plays in original bands. He's always gigging. COVID knocked him about a bit because, he had nowhere to play. He's also a YouTuber who does tutorials and helps you understand how to use apps a little bit more and gear and all that kind of stuff. And he's just one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. Super, super kind and wonderful human being. And I'm so stoked to have him on the show today. If you don't know already, his name is Jamie Mallender, and we're going to bring him into the stream now, and then I'm going to piss off and let him play. So let's do this, if I got all my shit together. Hi, Jamie.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Geez, that crowd's a bit rowdy today.
That's how we like them.
We got to settle them down. Calm down. All right. Wait for the applause button to happen. So thank you first for coming on the show. You're going to do a bunch of originals for us today.
I am. Yeah.
Awesome. So you got 45 minutes to do your thing. I'm going to kind of back out and leave it all up to you. And then I'll give you a little call at the end to say you've got like 10 minutes left so you know where you're going. And I encourage everybody in the chat, have a great time, relax, fill those chats full of Jamie emojis. And I present to you, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening hour, Jamie Mallender. Let's rock.
you very much. Thank you. Okay, so I must apologize ahead of this session because unfortunately this morning when I woke up, I had a streaming cold. I've been coughing all day and wiping my nose and sneezing, and I can guarantee that's going to happen in this stream. And I mean, what can I do? It's live music, so I will be coughing and wiping my nose, and if it's running whilst I'm playing, I'm just going to let it run. So you just laugh away at me. I just don't care. Okay, so ahead of this first song, which is called Man of Opinion, I just want to say that when I wrote this song, I had a few people in mind. So it's based on a few people. But after it was released, I had a lot of people sending me messages, stopping me in the supermarket, stopping me in the street, and they would say, I know that song's about. But I maintain that everybody knows at least one person who is a man of opinion. Whatever you've done, he's done it bigger and better. Whatever you say, he'll criticize you to the letter. Do it his way, or you're just not doing it right. Do it your way. He'll be lecturing you all night, but he's never really been anywhere, never really done anything. But he's a man of opinion, man of opinion, with his closed mind and his bitter heart. He takes great pleasure in tearing everybody apart, but he's never really been anywhere, never really done anything. But he's a man of opinion, man of opinion. Stick the knife in as soon as your back is turned. No one's safe. One day he's really gonna get burned, but he's never really been anywhere, never really done anything. Not compensating. He stands up tall, he's got the t-shirt, he knows it all. Man of opinion, man of opinion, man of opinion, man of opinion. Okay, thank you very much, thank you. That was the lead-off track from my... Let me just mute the guitar while I'm tuning it like a professional. That was the lead-off track from my It's All Good album, which I released a few years ago. And this next song is going to be the title track, which is a song about everything that you need to know about my mental health. Excuse me, coughing. I can't help it. Okay. And this, by the way, is normally a dance track. mother said the world was fair. No one ever warned me it could bring you to despair. But I'll never let my guard down. I'll never let it show. If you could see inside my heart, you'd know it's all good. It's all fine. No, I don't have a care that I care to share. It's all good. Everything's fine. I wouldn't say if I could. I have no real desire to be understood. I'm not the man I may seem to be, but no one needs to know what's going on with me. If I could let my guard down, if I could scream and shout, I'd take one breath and let it all out. It's all good. It's all fine. No, I don't have a care that I care to share. It's all good. Everything's fine. I wouldn't say if I could. I have no real desire to be understood. If I could let my guard down, if I could scream and shout, I'd take one breath and let it all out. It's all good. It's all fine. No, I don't have a care that I care to share. It's all good. Everything's fine. I wouldn't say if I could. I have no real desire. It's all good. Everything's fine. No, I don't have a care that I care to share. It's all good. Everything's fine. I wouldn't say if I could. I have no real desire to be understood. Okay. The voice feels very tickly, but
You're doing really good, man, for having a cold. Trust me, you're killing it. It sounds nice.
we shall see.
Just,
see how long it holds up, eh?
Yeah, we'll see in 45 minutes, man. Sounds beautiful. And everybody's loving it.
Okay. So, this is a tune. This is the tune this is the one where I decided to fuck the BBC off.
Boom.
What it was, every time I released a song, right, I used to submit it to the BBC because, because I'm not doing a lot of promoting of my own music at the moment, actually. For me, I enjoy doing it. It's kind of a window dressing to the other things that I do. But when I was doing a lot of promoting my own material, I used to send every song that I released to the BBC because I was getting a lot of plays on local radio, internet radio, and stuff like that, which is very nice. But it seemed to me like, like the goal was like get played on the BBC. I don't know why. And when I wrote this song, right, I thought this is a really important message. Everyone needs to hear this message. And when I finished recording it, I thought that's really good. That's my best work. I can't do any better than that. So if the BBC don't play this one, then they can fuck off. And so they didn't play it, so they can fuck off. The world has no room left for hate. We've had our fill of mindless clickbait. No more fighting, no more fear. No more bombs and no more tears. The world needs a new attitude. If we don't catch on soon, we're all screwed. We need a new attitude. New attitude. We need a new attitude. New attitude. We've lost faith in our leaders and their lies, and those that would teach us to despise. All people equal, loved and free, the way it's meant to be. The world needs a new attitude. If we don't catch on soon, we're all screwed. We need a new attitude. New attitude. We need a new attitude. New attitude. Question everything they say. We have to find a better way. The world needs a new attitude. If we don't catch on soon, we're all screwed. The world needs a new attitude. If we don't catch on soon, we're all screwed. The world needs a new attitude. If we don't catch on soon, we're all screwed. We need a new attitude. A new attitude. We need a new attitude. A new attitude. I've never been sure about that that 6 chord on the end there, whether that was the best choice of chord or not, but, I don't know. I kind of like it, but I'm not sure. Anyway.
I approve. Sounded sexy.
You approve of the 6 chord.
It was the sexy 6 chord.
It's a very Beatlesy thing to do. So I think that possibly makes it all right.
Don't tell Russ.
I know that Russ is not a fan, but the Beatles were awesome. Russ, you can piss off.
Piss off.
Anyway, so the next song Now, you see, I was brought up to treat people the way you would like to be treated yourself. I think it's a very, very good thingy. What do you call it? It's a good thing to live by, you know? And that's how I've always tried to be. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I try to treat people right. And I was going through a stage several years ago where I just felt like I was working with quite a lot of different people who were not treating me right. Um, and and so I started to get the ideas for this song. So it's actually, again, it's about a few different people. Now, I posted something on Facebook about something that had pissed me off, but I didn't say who it was. And this one guy, it wasn't about him, but he thought it was about him. And so he attacked me on Facebook. He was convinced I was talking about him. He knew it was an arsehole. I mean, you know, he knew he'd been an arsehole to me. So he thought it was about him. And so I said, it's not even about you, dude, right? You are not the center of the universe. And then I thought, oh, that's a really good name for a song, right? So that's what I'm going to call the song. So this song is about arseholes, I suppose.
Boom.
I'll just have another cough. Right. Well, you can say anything you want to say, but that doesn't make it true. And you can play any game you want to play, but that doesn't mean I have to take it from you. Twist the facts, put me in the wrong, and say I was the bad guy all along. Cause I'm an honest man with nothing to hide. I hold my head up high, even though it hurts inside. And the truth will burn you all in good time. The center of the universe will sing the loneliest rhyme. Treat people how you'd like to be treated in return, or the emptiness will haunt you and the loneliness will burn. There was a time you were my hero. I would have done anything for you. Then you dropped me like a zero. Loyalty and integrity mean nothing to you. Those caught in the crossfire will keep their heads down, afraid to do the right thing. They know you're a phony, that you're a pretender. That's why you control everything. Let's hear you sing. And the truth will burn you all in good time. The center of the universe will sing the loneliest rhyme. Treat people how you'd like to be treated in return, or the emptiness will haunt you and the loneliness will burn. Twist the facts, put me in the wrong, and say I was the bad guy all along. They know you're a phony, that you're a pretender. That's why you control everything. Let's hear you sing. And the truth will burn you all in good time. The center of the universe will sing the loneliest rhyme. Treat people how you'd like to be treated in return, or the emptiness will haunt you and the loneliness will burn. All right, now so the introduction to this next song is kind of silly. So like years and years and years ago, I wrote this song, right? And I tried to record it a bunch of times, and it never kind of worked out well as a recording. It always sounded better as an acoustic demo. And when I wrote the song, it's a love song, by the way. But the words, they weren't written about anyone. They were just some words that worked. They fitted right amount of syllables. They rhymed, you know, just a song. And then when I met Donna, excuse me, my other half, I re-recorded it again, and it turned out quite well this time. And so I dedicated it to her, because I said to her, I said, although I didn't actually write it about you, right? If I was going to write a song for you, I couldn't write anything more appropriate than this, right? So this song's for you. And she sort of went, oh.
Love.
I'm sure it means something to her, but she just doesn't say, you know?
Hey, Jamie, before you play this song, Barry Glenn has asked in the chat, what guitar are you playing? It sounds perfect for what you're doing.
This is a Gemini. It's made by Vintage, and it's designed by Paul Brett, who is one of the finest acoustic guitar players in the world, and he's also a well-known, well-renowned collector of vintage acoustic guitars. And when I say that, I mean vintage with a small V. And he designs guitars for Vintage, the company, and they are low-cost, high-performance guitars. They don't cost an awful lot of money, but they really are incredible guitars. And I like this one because it's a small body, and I am very small. And very often for me, an acoustic, you know, the size of the body is kind of, you know, because I'm a bit diddy, and it's kind of a big thing for me to get my arm over. This one is designed so that you can put it in baritone tuning with some nice big thick heavy strings and the neck will not move. I'm actually using it in E flat, and this is my main guitar for working in E flat because that's my preferred tuning to work in. And it doesn't matter what tuning I do put it in, the neck doesn't move. So I very much highly recommend these guitars.
Cheers, thank you. I'm not asking that question audible, so no.
Is Audible asking a question?
I'm not. It says, "How wee are you, Jamie?"
How wee am I? I'm 5'4".
You happy, Audible?
So kind of diddy, yes. A small person.
All righty, let's go.
So this is the song that I didn't write for Donna. I think I better start that again. When I hold you, I know that we are one. Our love can't be undone. And in every way, you make me feel complete. You bring sunshine to my day. How can it be a woman like you could fall for a man like me when you deserve so much more, a better man? But I'll do the best I can. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna fool around. I'll always be there whenever you need me. You've only got to say the word. Hold on to me, I'll be there for you. Reach out for me and I'll run to you. I'll always be there when you're feeling blue. You bring me love and joy, dispel all my fears. You take away my tears. From the kindness of your heart, you turn my life around. You give me a brand new start. I'm never gonna let you down. No, I'm never gonna fool around. I'll always be there whenever you need me. You've only got to say the word. Hold on to me, I'll be there for you. Reach out for me and I'll run to you. I'll always be there when you're feeling blue. I'm never gonna let you down. No, I'm never gonna fool around. I'll always be there whenever you need me. You've only got to say the word. Hold on to me, I'll be there for you. Reach out for me and I'll run to you. I'll always be there when you're feeling blue. Hold on to me, I'll be there for you. Reach out for me and I'll run to you. I'll always be there when you're feeling blue. When you're feeling blue.
Awesome, Jamie. I need to pass on a message to you. Can you can you check your phone for a minute?
Can I check my phone?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, you can't?
It's my camera.
Oh, right. It was a message.
I'm using it as a webcam.
It's a message from your wife. She's messaged me.
She's messaged you?
Yeah.
Has she? Am I in trouble?
You could be. I'm not sure. She hasn't explained it fully. I don't want to reveal anything across the stream, but yeah.
Okay.
I think you'll be all right but yeah. So Donna, he's using the phone as his camera. I can't do anything more about that. So what have we got? We've got a bit over, just a little bit over 10 minutes. So it's not going to be too long. I'll cut back to you now.
Okay. I've been wondering what it is I've done now.
I know. She's writing to me now. So
is she?
Yeah. I can see the dots.
I see. Okay. All right. So the next song is is a song that I'll let you know.
She needs the car key. Her parents are still stranded at the gig, and feel free to share this with the world. She wrote.
Oh, really?
She needs the car key.
Okay. Well then,
I'll tell
you what I'll do.
I can take the camera and you can get it. I mean, whatever you want to do.
All right. Just give me one little moment then, okay?
All right,
can you tell her I will put the
She's watching.
The car key
She's watching
on the shed step.
The shed step, Donna.
Yes.
This is so rock and roll, man. So, I'll get you off the camera. So it doesn't get any more rock and roll than this, does it? What can I do to fill in the blank? I can tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, DistroKid. Did you know? I'll tell you this while Jamie's gone. In the goodies, if you go over here to Special Access, guess what's back working again, folks? YouTube official artist channels are now working again. So you can now set these back up. All right, let's get out of here. So just so you know, you can just set up your channels now back on YouTube. Let's come back over to Jamie. You're back? There you are. It's only rock and roll.
Donna will also need to know that there is still equipment in the car because I've not unloaded the car yet. So she'll have to take a couple of things out of the car so she can fit her parents in the car.
Awesome. All right.
They've been to watch my gig tonight, so them taxi must have not appeared.
She's apologizing to me. Don't apologize, Donna. I think it's hilarious. It's brilliant. All right. All right. Back to you, Jamie. Kill it. You got exactly 10 minutes, my friend.
10 minutes. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Right. So if you followed my Songtember progress, this song you will be familiar with. I know the words to my songs, but I do have a couple of prompts for this one because it's a new one and I've not learned it properly yet. But this is Never Give Up, which I wrote for Layla. Sometimes you must feel you'll never make it through the day. All those ignorant minds and the cruel things they say. And there's no excuse in this day and age What are they teaching them at home? It's so unfair. No one is born with hatred in their hearts. Rise above and show them you don't care. And never give up, never give in, never back down and let them win. Always be proud of who you are. Live your best life, follow your dream. Don't let them take your self-esteem. You will always be a shining star. It's not you that needs to change. You are perfect as you are. The bullies need to learn just how out of line they are. You can love who you want to love. Pierce your nose, I just don't care. Do the things that make you happy. Wear the clothes you want to wear. And never give up, never give in, never back down and let them win. Always be proud of who you are. Live your best life, follow your dream. Don't let them take your self-esteem. You will always be a shining star. Close-minded bigotry. Are we still fighting this? Will nothing ever change? We must educate, not just berate, or we will never turn the page. And never give up, never give in, never back down and let them win. Always be proud of who you are. Live your best life, follow your dream. Don't let them take your self-esteem. You will always be a shining star. Always be you, always be proud. Sing your song and sing it loud. Never let the bastards drag you down. Never look back, never lose heart. You were perfect from the start. Never let the fuckers make you proud. Never give up. I thought that one might be a little bit much when it got to the key change.
Dude, I was feeling for you. Well done. Thank you so much, for doing this, for getting a cold.
No.
I love that
cool,
song. I love that song so much. It's so beautiful. You are such great lyrics, my friend.
Do I have time for just one more?
Of course you do.
Okay, so I've done the song that I wrote for my middle kid, who is suffering a little bit of bullying at school at the moment, even though she's an extremely bright and lovely and wonderful person with a lot of friends, but she's suffering some bullying even so because she's gay and because she's a goth. And it's astounding to me that in this day and age, she should still have to put up with such mouth breathing, cave dwelling, arsehole, stupid, fucking dragged up, moronic bastards. So I thought I'd write a song about it. Um, and um, and so I will finish with a song that I wrote for my little boy, Freddie, who is autistic and he's 8 years old and he's a wonderful, wonderful little guy. It can be a challenge, but it's all very much worth it. Okay, so this song called "Can You Feel the Love?" I need to take my guitar off mute. What a stupid hippie. I wish I knew what you were thinking. I wish I knew what you were feeling inside. Did they laugh at you today? Did they take your smile away? Don't ask me why people are so cruel. If it hurts, just take my hand. I hope you'll understand. I'll be there for you until the day I die. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the warm embrace? The light of love shining on your face. Can you feel the love? Here's a message from me to you. I'm here no matter what you're going through. I wish I knew just how to reach you. I wish I knew all the right things to say. Can I take away your fears and wipe away your tears? Don't feel as though you ever need to change. You're perfect the way you are. You'll always be my star. Don't worry, you could never let me down. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the warm embrace? The light of love shining on your face. Can you feel the love? Here's a message from me to you. I'm here no matter what you're going through. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the warm embrace? The light of love shining on your face. Can you feel the love? Here's a message from me to you. I'm here no matter what you're going through.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Jamie Mallender. Thank you so much for such a great performance, Jamie. And everybody is now they're flooding with super chats. All the super chats coming through. Hey, if you guys want to send Jamie a direct donation, because it's hard with the super chats because I can't really separate them from, I can't really send them to him. There is a little PayPal thing. See over there in the corner? If you hit the PayPal thing and want to send him something special, you can do that, and I will send that across to Jamie as well. But rest assured, folks, he's getting paid for this performance as well. Of course, that's what this show is about. So thank you so much. Now, there could have been some little technical issues with the sound here and there, but this is, as I remind everybody, they're only small little things. And what happens sometimes is that, we're streaming somebody over to my computer, then I'm streaming back to him, and all of this is going out to the internet. It's a lot. It's a lot to do. Yeah. But for them, absolutely, like 95% of the show sounded, more than that, it sounded brilliant. So thank you so much, Jamie, for coming on and performing today.
Pleasure.
Also want to thank our wonderful sponsor, DistroKid, for all that you do, and for great service and people being able to release music through there. Remember, if I hit the right button here, there's that little link there, distrokid.com/VIP/Jade Starr. If you sign up for the first year, you'll get 7% off your first year, and that'll save you a little bit of money. Yeah, good stuff. DistroKid Rock, we love you. Thank you so very, very, very much. Thank you all for everybody who's been here in the chat. Everybody loved the show, clearly. Thank you, Donna, for creating a little bit of entertainment 3/4 of the way through. I hope you find your parents okay. I can just see your parents sitting under the gear on the way home.
Well, they came to the gig, and they ordered a taxi, and I had to go. Obviously, I had to set off as soon as I could to come and do this.
Yeah.
I thought they had a taxi, so
damn. But thank you so very much, Jamie. It's a real pleasure. And go over, and all the links, everybody, in the chat. All of Jamie's links, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, his music, everything is down in the description. Go do it. Click him, and go support Jamie because he's an amazing artist. Subscribe to his channel. Go check out his content because he's a giver. Yeah? And we need more givers in this community instead of, hey, takers. All right, folks, we're going to send you over to Pete Johns. He's up next. If you hang on, as soon as the show ends, you'll get automatically dumped over to Pete Johns' channel. And thank you once again, and I'll see you during the week for a whole bunch of shenanigans on how to app on iOS. All righty. See you all later. Thanks, Jamie. Love you lots. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks, man.
And
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you.